There's one. I looked off and he got it. Pretty nice little pike right there. Not a giant, but not bad. We're gonna probably catch several of those today. We probably will catch several of those pike like that today. Come here, baby. Come up here in this boat with me. I'll handle these babies pretty gently, especially with my hands in the shape that they're in. You can look and see that they're pretty mean fish. That's a pretty nice one right there. That one right there would boy, do good in the 3M tournament. We're up here fishing an event for 3M on Mantrap Lake. It starts in another day. And I'm out here looking around trying to find where some of these big muskies live. Big muskies, big northern live. We might catch a big muskie too. But that's a pretty nice one right there. If they're over 24 inches, you get a bonus. And I think that guy there makes it. Yeah, I have a lot of slime on my pants before the day's over. These pants will make my whole truck smell like fish. Yes, they will. We're trying to catch fish out here, but also if I miss them, I'm not going to throw back on them like I normally do during the tournament because I'm saving those for when my 3M guy gets here. All I'm really wanting to do is find them. I really probably should have my hooks smashed down. Of course, they move around a lot. It doesn't necessarily mean, well, that's a pretty one there. Doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be in the same spots. Look around, make sure I know exactly where I am. There's these little pads right here. These kind right here add up. You catch a whole bunch of them like this. But let me tell you what happens is the guys get out here. Look at he's trying to take my whole skirt. The guys get off out here and they fish with little spin rigs, and we might do that a little bit just to show you how they do it. They fish with little spin rigs, and these little spin rigs have got, my hands are so cut up. I had a bunch of warts burned off of my hands. Seeing people say, how'd you get warts? Well, warts are actually a virus, but I think I got mine by fishing with frogs too much. I've been fishing with those rubber frogs. I shouldn't do that. Golly, yeah, what a strike. Golly. Out here on this point, windy point. Ah, it's a big old fish. That's a pretty one right there. That is a pretty one right there. Oh, wait, come on. Thank you. Ah, that's perfect today. Followed that one up with a jig. Strike on a frog. Followed it up with a lucky strike jig. That's a beautiful fish right there. Oh, yeah, that's a stout one. Wow, look at that guy. Easy, 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 easy. Oh, yeah. Fishing on Mantrap Lake this morning, and that's a beauty right there. That's a beautiful fish. I wish I had a measure stick, see how long it is. I want to show you something here. Looky here. This fish, it's got wire leader, and it's broken somebody's monofilament line. See that monofilament line? Look at this wire leader here. Looky there, there's a hook and a wire leader. So I needed a wire leader, so I got me a wire leader now. All I need to do is catch me 4 or 5 fish and I'll have 4 or 5 wire leaders. Mantrap Lake, Minnesota, early fall. Water temperature in the high 60s, about 67, 68, up to 70. Beautiful bass. We're gonna bass fish. We'll probably do some spinnerbaiting for some northern pike before the day's over. What a great start. What a great start. Okay, Jimmy, what a great combination that was. Missed him on the jig. It's a ½ ounce. I might move down to a 3/8. A ½ ounce Lucky Strike jig. 3/8 would probably be better because the grass and stuff under there. With a lucky crawl on the end of it, that lucky crawl, it's just a tremendous bait. That on a slip sinker would be really, really good. cow, did you see that pike? Holy cow. Holy cow. He went crazy. He hit it like a bass. Come out from under a lily pad and got it. Come out from under a lily pad. That's a long one. That's a long one. Hold on here, buddy. Hold on here, big boy. Open your mouth, let me have my bait back. Oh, look at that guy. He's a long one, pretty guy, yeah. I'm not kissing him. Yeah. I'm just thinking about picking my frog up, throwing it to try to catch a bass, and I thought, well, there's a bass right there. Jumped up there and hit that spinnerbait. He had to have been laying right under that lily pad the way he bit. I mean, I come by the edge of that, but I've thrown by a million alleyways and can't get a bite. Fish. A little pike, it feels like. Might be a little bass. It's a little pike. Out there in the wide open water. I mean, not around the bank or anything. Wide open water. Not near as big as the ones that are around the bank. This is the ones like that catch a lot on the... It's about wet in the camera case. Get in there, guy. We'll take you home with us. Northern pike right there. That guy will get to be 40 inches long. He'll be something else. I got to thinking, I've got my Redman spinnerbait on. My Redman spinnerbait has just got, this one right here's caught about 200. Look at that, there's not an inch, bit of paint left on it, no paint left on it. And that's about the 4th or 5th skirts on it. Still working perfectly. But I'm just kind of wondering if I might ought to put on a Jimmy Houston Legends bait that's got more flash to it. I might need more flash down there. There's one pike. And on that point, it's a nice one here. Might get to use my dip net. They'll fool you. He took off pretty hard. It's a pretty nice one. Not a giant, but I think I will scoop him up. Well, maybe I won't. This is in a tournament, he'd get away. Yeah, that's the way you do it. That's a 25 incher there. That's the one you want in the tournaments there. That one counts 250 points per inch. 250 points per inch. What that one calls for. Yeah, that's a nice one there. That's definitely 25 inch, way over it. White's right. That's what my daughter Sherry always says. White's right. Now he was in the grass. I'm hitting the top of the grass out there. We come out on this point, hitting the top of the grass with that spinnerbait. Got it down a little bit deeper. I'm not winding it real slow because it'll get in the grass. I'm not winding it real fast because I don't want it to ride too high. So I'm kind of like what John Dixon said. I'm fishing it about 5 foot deep. Every time, everything between the surface and 5 foot can go down and get it. Everything on the bottom up to 5 foot can come up and get it.